Hey guys, I'm Wanda and welcome to Crazy Days. Today we're going to be working with the GreenStalk Vertical Planter. As you know, most of you do anyway, I already have a stone colored one. So for the cabin, I've received a brown one to match things at the cabin. So we're going to be working with it today. I already have a few things in one already done. Okay, in one of the tiers I've already got strawberries. And we received some strawberries from Grower Solution. We planted some in the greenhouse, in our new greenhouse, and I've got some here. Now, the strawberries need to come to the edge. You can't put them way in the back and things like that. And the root system's very shallow. So with this tall thing here and my root system not established as well, I'm having to really watch these, and I have a couple that look really kind of a little rough. So I'm going to be watching and probably adding a little more water to these on the sides and sprinkling them daily, as opposed to just watering from the top down and it fills this tray. This will fill here, but these roots are not established yet. But they are looking great, and I've even got a little bloom coming out on that one. Isn't that awesome? Now the GreenStalk planter comes with, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiers. I ordered the round base this time. It's like a Lazy Susan. So when it's sitting on it, it can roll around and around, and then turn it for the sun to hit. It came with some worm castings that I'm going to be adding in. We bought Schultz Potting Soil Plus. There's 2 cubic feet. It takes 1 per base, 1 per pot, 1 cubic foot. So this already has the some of the fertilizers and stuff in it that I want in my soil. It's been amended, and you don't want to put your packy soil in these because it needs to drain freely. You need some good potting soil. All right, it also comes, this is the top water. We'll put that on in a little while. Each tray has its own watering tray because that's part of the top feed watering thing, a self-watering thing. So we've got one for each one of those, except for the top. And they sent some seeds. These are mixed lettuce seeds. I'm going to go ahead and add these into some of my trays now, and I have some lettuce and chard already that is about 1.5 inches to 2 inches tall. We're probably going to bring over here and add to it later this week. And as always, they send a beautiful GreenStalk instructions guide, and packed by Tom. They always tell you who packed it. And it is a family-run business, and the deal is it's made in the USA, guys. GreenStalk, USA made. All right, this is our back door to the cabin, and right here we have wood. And yes, that red and black thing's coming off my door shortly. It's just there to protect us during the winter, wind coming in. But this will go away, and we will have wood stacked, but it won't have cover on it, and it'll be in a different location, because over here where my stove is, he's going to be building a wood shed. This right here, this whole area, we want to kind of landscape and fix. And one thing I want is this edible planter right here in this area off the back porch, where I can come out, because some of the lettuce and stuff, I want to just be able to reach it from here, right? But I don't want to put it right there right now because of the wood. So I'm going to back up a little bit, put it here, and in a couple of 3 weeks, when he gets this out of the way, we'll move it. So we're starting with our base, and we're making sure that it'll turn so I can get sunlight on all sides, and I'm making sure that it's reasonably level. And we're going to be adding the strawberries on the bottom for right now, and I'm going to work my way up. When we move it over, the strawberries will be added to the top, but we're starting with the strawberries on the bottom for now. The strawberries are in the bottom. We've got it sitting on the base. This way every day we can rotate, and that's what the base is for. And we're going to turn the one that already has the bloom out for now. That's okay. Like I said, each base or each bucket, whatever you want to call it, has its own watering source in the middle. Each one of these has holes in them out at the side and here. That's going to ensure you that water flows freely, because as we stack this next one on top, you can see it has holes in the bottom. It will stack on top here. And I don't want to get my plants, but you can see it'll fit right here like that. And you see the watering thing from the top up here is under this. Your water's going to come through the middle, and it can overflow into here and drip all in here, so it's going to have different ways to reach different plants. So that goes on top. We get the next tier and we work our way up. But before I put this watering thing on and get much further, we're going to go ahead and put 1 cubic foot of dirt in this pot. All right, I've added the potting soil in, and I don't have it all the way up to the top. What I'm thinking of doing is putting a couple of seeds in here, then putting an extra thin layer of potting soil over it before we proceed to the next pot. All right, we're up to tier number 4. I've put just a few, and I'm going to try to do this without dropping all of them, but this is lettuce that was sent by GreenStalk, and it says 4 or 5 in each one. The worm castings I've scattered around. You can see some dark spots in here. I've scattered some of that around. We're going to add a little bit more to cover our seeds and our worm castings. And that should do it. We add our last water container on. Now, the last pot, I'm going to fill on the ground. We're going to sit it up here, and then I'll add the top watering tray and show you how it is different from all the other little watering trays. We have all 5 of our tiers done with the watering trays in between, and you can see they're a stone looking color. But on the top, you don't add that, you add this one. And this is for water only. You do not put dirt, you do not put plants in it. And it has the little holes to wick water through it. It has a place here. If you have a 3, 4, or 5 tier, it tells you how much water to add into it. And see these? They fit like right there. Now let me get it. It's hard to film and do one. These fit here, 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 down, all the way. And each tier does that. You can see how they fit on top of each other. They interlock here, all the way down. So this is only for water. Now guys, right now we have a dilemma. A really big dilemma. This is off grid. There is no running water. So we have to go get water from a different source and bring it over here and fill up this tier, or all 5 tiers. And that's going to be a job, but we're fixing to do it. I am over at Danny's smokehouse, and this is his barrel that we've been collecting water. And y'all, this is full. You see it's done overrun here. And I'm going to fill this 5-gallon bucket up. Not quite up because I can't tote it. And we're going to use the water from our rain catchment on the smokehouse to water the GreenStalk. So one reason for putting this 5-tier GreenStalk here by the porch is I can come up here and dump this water in here. And that's One of the reasons, because I can't stand on the ground and pick up water and dump it here. So I'm going to be dumping the water over in here from the porch. All right, you can see here it says 5 tiers. It's already down to 3. We filled it up to that, but it's already seeped down the center hole. And you want to keep the trash out, and this is something that was in the bucket, but you don't want to stop it up. It seeps down this first hole. Bottom, you see it coming out in there. It's also in the white thing. You see it in the little holes of the white one dripping out. So you've got 2 places that it's dripping. Then it goes down into the next one and starts dripping out. It's just now getting into this one. And it's actually almost to the last one. It's on the next to the last one. It's just starting to drip. So this is a self-watering thing. It will sit here and drip from the top into the basin below it, and it drips into each little cup around and all the way down. Everybody gets watered, and I'm going to add more water because if you see in my base down there, there's no water yet. That means it's not gotten there. If your base has water in it, you know you've watered way enough. So the GreenStalk planter comes with a little pamphlet that shows you how to water the GreenStalk. It is 100% made in the USA in Tennessee. Now, all others, when you water it, it overwaters and it gradually seeps down. This one, with all the little trays, you see how it feeds here. Now it shows how to plant it, and that's what we just did, and how to make sure that your little feet are correct. They're sitting flush down, not halfway. You can do I've had some people that have several of these and they've planted them. You water and walk away. Now some people want to know how much you plant in each container. Any of these plants up here, 1 per pocket. Any of these down here, 3 per pocket. And you can see these are beautiful. It shows you May 7th, May 17th, May 21st, May 30th. In 1 month, and this looks like some type of beans. It looks awesome. But we're not trying beans right now. We're doing the lettuce and a few strawberries. So we're going to see how strawberries do in there. So we're going to see how well we do with the GreenStalk planter over here at the Off-Grid Cabin. And we want to thank Ashley at GreenStalk Planters. She is the daughter of the inventor of these. Thank you, Ashley. And thank you, GreenStalk from Crazy Days.